What's going on, guys? So today I'm installing the EK Quantum Vector water block onto the MSI RTX 3080 Ti. I've also got the EK Quantum Vector backplate to go along with it. Let's get to it, shall we? I think we should. So inside the box of the water block, thermal pads for a start, as well as screw size guide, an EK tool of some sorts. I'm assuming that this will come in handy, as well as little Allen keys and thermal paste, and lots of screws. Let's leave them to one side for now. Here, shall we? Then the rest in the box. Again, some sort of spanner tool and a standoff, and that's it for the box. So we've literally just got the water block there. It is an ARGB water block. See, it's got the ARGB cable there. Okay, let's place that there for now. We've got the back plate. Again, more screws. Lots of thermal pads. And a very nice looking backplate there. You see that? Nice. There's the GPU. I do have a unboxing video for this graphics card. If you want to check that out, I will place a link, perhaps, if I can figure out how to do that. Take the heatsink off, shall we? I do believe we should. So I've started off, I've removed the 3 screws from the rear bracket, and I'm going to go ahead and start removing the screws out of the back plate that's currently on the GPU, and then any other screws that the heatsink might be using to hold on to that card. Okay, so that is the back plate removed. As you can see, it's got thermal pads there, so to cover the vital areas. I will be reapplying them on here. Now, the remaining screws, I believe, should only be the 4 surrounding the main chip. So I'm going to remove them now, and we'll see what we can do. Figuring out how to actually get it off now is going to be tricky. Okay, just gently does it. Lo and behold, it has come off. Just need to use just disconnect the power cables from the fans and the ARGB, and hopefully we're good to go. Okay, nice and removed. So you've just got to be really careful not to rag on it too much. Okay, nice. So what else have we got? Let's have a look. Be sure if you are applying new thermal pads, take off the plastic from both sides. You don't want to see hot plastic melted in between your lovely new graphics card. More paste in the centre there. I mean, realistically, you should probably give that a good clean up and reapply. However, it's never been used, so I'm not too fussed, if I'm honest. I think we'll be good. I do believe I'm going to need to remove this contraption. So if I look here, it is off. I just need to take off this last screw here. Okay. Apply the thermal pads to the rear of the card before fitting the back plate. Now I'm actually going to be vertically mounting this, so the back plate is probably a little overkill, but I do think that they're always nice to have, and of course, you know, you can apply the thermal pads then and better increase your thermal cooling. Okay, so the four around the main chip are on. I'm going to reapply the thermal pads now. At the minute, I'm just looking at what holes line up with the holes on the card. The ones that don't, I'm going to screw into the card first, because we don't want it to be missing any. For example, this one and this one, smaller screws. It's possible I'm going to have to use these. So let's see which ones I need. Covered. We don't have this one, so let's fit that. I think that's most of the base is covered. So, if I sit this correctly, we should be somewhere in the region of being ready. Take a look. So, as you can see, that is a fitted water block. A closer look there. Try not to hold the pins too much. So there's the front and the lovely back plate. Look at that. If you can see the ridges, but it looks very nice. But it's as simple as that. It's not a lot of work by any means to fit one of these. Now I wasn't using instructions, it's just a case of laying out the screws so you roughly know where they all need to go. To be honest, I never used them, as you can see. I use the ones that EK have provided with the block because they're specifically designed for the threads. But at least you know the way to remember the layout and exactly where you need to put the screws. I am going to reattach the plate, he says. I do believe perhaps I'm not. There's one there and there's one here which the back plate covers. So if I do that, right, I'm going to screw this one at the back. I've reattached it like this rear plate. Not the top screw's not on, it's not fixed entirely. I may rectify that later. I'm not entirely certain I'm going to need this because I am vertically mounting it, as I said. So I might have to remove it anyway. We'll find out when I come to do it, once all my cables from Cable Mod as well as the vertical mounting bracket arrives as well. However, yeah, that's it. That is a fully fitted Waterblock for the MSI Supreme X RTX 3080Ti. This is the EK Waterblock's Vector Trio Waterblock and the accompanying backplate. It looks incredible. I absolutely love it. You got the GeForce RTX logos up here and the EK that is addressable ARGB. Addressable ARGB? Because that would mean addressable RGB. You know, it's ARGB, it's addressable RGB. So that's going to look really good once it's lit up, and you can hide the cables around the rear as well. That's it, that's all I've got for you. Let me know what you thought to the video. If it helped you in any way, give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, keep following for future content because I've got a lot coming up. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.